Hello, this is Michael Rubin, and we have been talking about playing blues in the key of D on a C chromatic, third position, and we started talking about pushing in the button on 2, 6, and 10 blow, which is the same note, and 4 and 8 draw with the button, which is the same note. Now, why? This is because we have already figured out that good sounding notes in the key of D are white notes. So if you look at a keyboard, any white note will work during the blues in the key of D. But I can hear some of you saying, I thought when you pushed in the button, those were the black notes. That's an oversimplification. So let's start by looking at holes 1 through 4 blow. You know that pattern if you've been playing diatonic for any length of time. Blow, draw, blow, draw, blow, draw, draw, blow. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Right? C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So if you can count, you know that, for example, 2 blow is E, C, D, E. So you know the names of the notes in holes 1 through 4. If you can add 4 holes, you know the names of the notes in 5 through 8. And if you can add 4 more holes, you know the names of the notes in 9 through 12. Because it's the same pattern. Now on 5, sorry. Now on 9, jeez. All right. So, same scale, 3 octaves, same pattern. Well, take a look at this keyboard. If I started on C, and I get to E, C, D, E, what comes after E is this white note, F. See, there's no black keys between E and F on the keyboard. So, every time you push in the button, you go higher 1 keyboard note, with the exception of 12 draw with the button, which we're going to get to down the road. That's the weird note. So here's C. So if 1 blow is C and I push in the button, it goes higher 1 keyboard note to this black note, which is called C sharp, but can also be called D flat. C sharp means higher than C. D flat means lower than D. So 1 draw is D, I push in the button, I get this black note, D sharp or E flat. But 2 blow is E. If I push in the button on 2 blow, it goes higher 1 keyboard note and becomes F. So there are actually 2 Fs that are right next to each other. 2 blow with the button and 2 draw. This can really be beneficial. First off, you can save yourself some breath. So if you're running out of air, do the opposing breath direction to play an F and you get some air. Then, sometimes you want to play 2 notes that are right next to each other. Like for example, D and F. Well, I can do that on 1 draw and 2 draw. But sometimes I want to play C sharp and F. I can do that on 1 blow button and 2 blow button. So depending on which combination of notes you want to play, sometimes it's better to play the draw, and sometimes it's better to play the blow. Same thing goes for shakes. Depending on which shake I want, sometimes I use the draw F, sometimes I use the blow F. Then there are some scales, for example, I'll do the A flat major scale, and I'm going to point when I do the F, and I'm going to do it as 6 blow with the button. If you could see, I only let the button out on 1 note. Watch. This means playing the key of A flat major on a chromatic is super easy. So, in that situation, it was nicer to keep the F in on 2 blow with the button because nearly all the notes have the button in, right? So there's all different kinds of reasons why you may use 2-blow with the button for your F. But one of the coolest things is that if I call out a blues in the key of D and I'm playing with no button, and I'm worried because my guitarist said to me earlier, you don't really know how to play that chromatic. You just pick it up and you don't push in the button. You tell me to play in the key of D. You're just using the D Dorian scale. You don't know nothing about that thing. You're like, all right, well, I'm going to show that guy. And the guitarist is like, what? He's pushing in the button. This guy's a genius. And you are a genius, but not because you know how to push in the button on 2-blow. There's lots of reasons. Now, 4-draw is very similar. 4-draw is the note B. So if you push in the button, it goes higher one keyboard note. Notice there is no black key between B and C. So when I press in 4-draw, B, it becomes C. I'll show you. I'm going to play 4-blow without the button, which is also C. So I actually have 3 C's that are right next to each other. 4-draw button, 4-blow, and 5-blow. Right? And so I can play C by playing 4-draw button, and it's another white note. The same thing happens on 8-draw. So 2, 6, and 10-blow button is F. 4 and 8-draw button is C. And what you have accomplished is some pushing of the button, which can get you some cool stuff. We're going to talk about using the button techniques in the next video. But it also makes the guys who are sniffing around saying, does he know anything about this, or is he just cheating? It kind of throws them off the trail, right? By playing notes with the button, it makes more people think that you know what you're doing and gets the audience excited. What is that big harmonica? It sounds different than the little harmonica. What is that button about? Ooh, he's pushing the button. Ooh, and the audience gets more excited when you use the button. So, that said, next time we're going to go over some techniques for using the button that can really make your music sound cool. All right? So, if you're liking what you're hearing, give me a like, give me a comment, let me know you're out there, and michaelrubinharmonica.com. Give me a call. Let's do a lesson. Let's get the party started. Thanks very much.